Hi friends, my name is Chirag. Welcome to the free automation and I'm come with a new lesson. And in this video I'm going to show you how we can select a value where we do not have any select tag. So my previous video I was showing you how we can select a drop down value from drop down by using select class which is provided by Selenium Webdriver. But now the technology has been changed. Bootstrap and any other technology has come where are not able to select a value from drop down by using select class, so we have to write our own code. So in this tutorial I'm going to cover all these features, all these methodologies and all these points, how we can handle any type of drop down or select any value or just take out all the value from that drop down. So let me start with what is a bootstrap. So guys, this is a new technology to develop HTML CSS code, or you just say to develop a new UI user interface by using this bootstrap. So bootstrap is a framework. It is a common framework by which a developer can develop a web application, or he can develop a mobile application. So let me show you the website what is a bootstrap. So I'm going to open Google, just writing bootstrap. So guys, this is the Bootstrap is the most popular HTML, CSS and JS framework for developing a responsible mobile first project on the web. So this is the new technology by which developer are using. So this is not related with the Selenium WebDriver. This Bootstrap is not related. You do not have to know what is the Bootstrap. I'm just giving a general knowledge. So what is this bootstrap? And because many interviewer can ask how we can handle bootstrap drop down, so you should know what is the bootstrap or what is the latest technology in which web applications are going to develop. So I'm just telling about these things. So now I'm going to start my topic. So after this video you can easily select a value from a bootstrap drop down or a drop down which does not have any select tag. So guys, if you do not watch my previous video in which I was show how we can select a value from drop down which has a select tag, so just go and watch. And now let me start. Firstly I will show what is the difference between is select tag and do not select tag, a drop down, right? So let me close this and open this. So this is a drop down which I was talking about, the drop down which do not have any select value. So what is this? This is just let me minimize this. So this is a drop down where we have to select any language in which we want to see our application. So this is the things, and if I'm going to click on this and will show the value, so you can see there is a there is a ul, basically this is a list, right? So this is not a drop down, but how we can automate these things. So just stick with me. I'm going to show this in this video. And if I'm going to click on this, so you can see this is a select. If this is a select, then we can easily use select class. If we do not have any select or we have to click on these things, so we just have to write on drop down own code. So you can see this data data toggle is drop down, right? A classes are drop down. So this is a new technology or new way how we can handle or how we can set our drop down to our application. So first I'm going to I already created a tutorial 22. Now I'm going to declare WebDriver as always. Now I'm going to create a new method which is known as setup. Here I'm going to invoke my Firefox browser. Now I'm maximize my window Firefox browser. After that I'm going to pass the URL of the application. Let me copy the URL of this application. So this is the basic phptravel.net. In this we can just book our holiday. If you want to go, just use this website. Basically I'm using this website for giving a demo to you, right? So now I'm going to set a implicit wait. Here I'm going to give a 60-second implicit wait, right? Here I already set up a method. Now I'm going to create a new method. But we'll give the name of this method select drop down, select language. Yes, it would be more understanding method, and I'm here going to pass this string, right? So just me now the code has been started which we have to write. So guys, first me open this application and let me close this and open my this Firepath. And guys who do not watch the how to install Firepath, how to identify a web element, just go and watch my previous video. I already discussed all these things. So first I have to click on this. So this is my link where I have to click. Now I have to identify the XPath. So my XPath would be this, and open my Firepath. Let me, here I am creating my own XPath which is a dynamic XPath. So li is a tag name. I'm going to use class attribute. I have given class attribute and I have come here. Now I have to click on A. This is the drop down which I have to click. Let me minimize and show. Yes, it is displaying here. So guys, here I have to create my own XPath. My test script would be I just click on this and identify all the language, and then I have to click on the language which I have to need to click. So I'm writing the code for this. Here I'm going to driver dot find element by dot. I have created XPath, so I have give XPath. Now I'm going to click, right? So now I have to click on this and just to identify this. So here is the, let me expand so you guys can easily see what I'm doing and how I'm creating my own XPath. let me again copy this. Then UL and then LI, right? So what I did here, I just identify this, and this is my class, so I put li at the rate class, and then I forward slash and put ul, and then I have to identify all this 11 nodes. If you can here see, this is the 11 nodes. I have to identify this. So basically here I am going to identify the list of web elements, and by this I just iterate and I will fetch the value of this, and in which I have to click, I just pass and click that language, right? So now I'm going to find web elements, list of web elements. So list, there should be a web element, and zero driver dot find web elements. Guys who do not watch this video, difference between find element and find elements, please go and watch this video so you can easily get to know what I'm doing here. And here I'm going to give name lang list, right? So here, just for the information, I am print size of number of language dot size lang list dot size, right? Now I'm going to use for each loop here, where I have to pass web element, so here I am using for loop instead of for each loop, right? I less than len list minus 1 I plus plus. So why I am using this I is equal to 0 and len list size minus 1, because for the this because for this list all the element because all the element is index has 0, so I'm using this here. Now I'm going to write len list dot get index I dot find element. Here I'm going to identify another web element through these web elements, right? Here is an len list, and this is the my web elements, list of web elements, and I'm going to identify another web element. Basically what I'm doing, I'm going to identify this a by here. If I just give this firstly I have identified this all li. Now I'm going to identify this a by this line. So just by write driver dot find element I am going to give tag name. My tag name would be a, right, and give get attribute, or just let me create a string. Here I am going to declare a string len text is equal to null, and here would be my len text. What I'm doing here, I'm just giving this value. I'm going to identify this value by get attribute. Basically get attribute is a method where which we can identify this value. So I am give this value and I will get this value. So here I will pass this data lang name, and now I'm going to put condition if len text dot equals with len. This is my len which I have passed. Just click on this A button and break the loop, right? So this is the method how we can select a value from drop down, or how we can select a language. Now here I'm going to create an object for my tutorial. 22 obj is equal to new tutorial 22. Now first I am going to call my this setup method. Now I'm going to call my select language. So guys, we have to pass one parameter in this select language which is a string. So just let me know what I have to pass. I have to click on Italian, so I'm going to pass here Italian, right? Just let me print the language so you can easily identify. Found lang, right? So all done. Now let me run this code and we'll see what would be the output. And just right click and run as Java application. So soon my Firefox browser will open, and then let me, yes, I have passed this URL, and my application phptravels.net will open soon. Yes, it is open. Now it is loading. It's click on this, and this you can see the language of Italian has been changed. If you see here, right, and all the text has been changed. Now I'm going to show you on the console what would be the output. You see number of languages 11. First language is this, second is English, Ukrainian, Russian, Turkian, Spanish, Italian. So I have to click on Italian. Now Italian is display. Let me just call this with another language. So what would be the another language? I have to just let me open. Okay, if I have to click on this Hebrew language, now I'm to just copy this and pass here. Now every language will be selected. So again I run my code. So guys, I was talking about by doing automation you have to run your own code. So you should know the language, Java language. I have created all the basic Java, so you should understand. If you have any doubt, please mail me or ask me, so that you can understand or you can clear your doubts. As you see that that language has been selected, and if I am going to open console, you should see all this language has been found here. So guys, this is the code which I have written to select any bootstrap or any drop down value which do not have any select tag. Hope you understood this code. So what is the code? Code was the simple. We just, let me open the application. We just click on this English, then we identify all the web element of this language. Then we have created our XPath who identify this all the language names, and after that we just comparison this. If this language which come by which we identify at the runtime or is same as the language which we are passing from here. If it is match, then click and break the loop. So guys, hope you like this video and you understand this code. And one more thing, I'm going to upload this code on GitHub, so you can easily run this code and try to understand. If you have any doubt, please mail me. My mail display on the top on the screen. So bye and thanks to watching this.